Good morning, this is Daz on the Cat, the Tune and the Red, and joining us this morning for our new Music Monday panel are three very special guests. We've got Danny. Morning, Danny.
Morning.
Yeah, how are you doing? You all right?
I'm doing really well. How are
Yeah,
you?
good. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. We're also joined by Bob, who's out in Florida. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Daz, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, really good. What time is it over there?
It's just coming up to about 5:30
Oh, in the morning?
in the morning.
Oh, that's dedication to our new music panel, thank you. And how about you, Dan? Good morning.
Morning.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, we're all really good. It's a Monday morning, but hey-ho, we've got new music in front of us. But before we get on, we'll have a look at some of your musical credentials. Just ask you what the last gig you went to was. Danny, what about you?
The last gig I went to was a couple of weeks ago at the Newcastle University.
Oh, yeah.
Red Rum Club.
Red Rum Club, yeah, one of our favourites. Yeah. Absolutely, brilliant. And Bob, what was the last gig you went to?
Well, the last gig I went to was last night, and it was a local girl called Diane Diaz, and she was a bit bonkers, but great singer. She had a great singer and a fantastic band with her.
Brilliant.
She sang all cover versions,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was good entertainment. She was really good.
Fabulous. And Dan, what was the last gig that you went to?
The last gig I went to was the same as Danny, Red Rum Club in Newcastle.
Yeah, what a gig.
Amazing gig.
Yeah, brilliant. All right, so you know how this works. We're going to play you three new releases. They've only just come out. We'll have a listen to each track. Then we'll get your opinions and we'll give it a score. Then we'll throw it open to our listeners who will be able to have their say. With The Feeling, the English pop band who graduated from the Brit School, who burst onto the scene in 2006. This is their new single. It's called I Won't Sleep Tonight.
There's the wind gently howling and a fox at the bins, so the dog won't stop growling. Heaven knows where you've been, 'cause you didn't let me know. And it's 2:45, so I stare at my phone, and I won't sleep tonight. An ache from my head to my feet tonight. I just wanna talk, we don't need to fight. I won't sleep tonight.
So pick up your phone. I won't sleep tonight. I'm finding it hard just to breathe tonight. I just wanna know we're gonna be alright. I won't sleep tonight.
The Feeling and I Won't Sleep Tonight, the English pop band who graduated from the Brit School, burst onto the scene in 2006 with massive hits, Fill My Little World Right Up, Sown, Never Be Lonely and the toe-tapping Love It When You Call. They've not had a top 10 hit since 2008 though, but they've remained a popular radio airplay band since then. Following the release of their Greatest Hits live album last year, this is their second single from their next album, San Vito, which comes out in April. Danny, did you get the feeling?
I did get the feeling, Daz. I loved it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. The duet as well, I think, was just absolutely special. Her voice is superb. I wasn't really sold on the opening of the song, but the more it builds, the more you get into it, and then when it finally hits that big crescendo at the end, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Very good. Bob, what did you think of The Feeling, I Won't Sleep Tonight?
Well, I think with The Feeling you always get great harmonies, don't you? I thought it was a very simple melody. It was a great, strong song. I loved the vocals, and I thought it started off a bit slow, but it got going towards the end. Don't think it's as strong as I Love It When You Call. Not so sure about how well it'll do, but great, easy listening to song, I think.
Yeah, brilliant. Fabulous. Dan?
Yeah, I really liked it. It's a bit different from their usual hits, but I really liked the build-up. I think when they were singing together, it was a really nice harmony, and the steel guitar, that was beautiful as well. I think it really built up nicely. It was a great song.
Yeah, well, I mean, I won't keep a secret. I'm a massive Feeling fan. They're one of my all-time favourite bands, and a lot of it is what Bob said. It's that melodic tunes, it's those harmonies, the heartfelt lyrics. I think this, some of their album tracks are very much like this. They will start very quiet and easy, and you think, oh, this is just a normal little quiet little love song, and then it builds into something special. And I think this does even more than that. I mean, it's such a simple little recurring piano riff, a lovely little melody, then grows and then echoes through the song. I agree with what everyone said. The vocals and the way that Dan's vocals. Not you, this Dan the singer. Like I know who he is. Well, he's been on the show, so I do. Yeah, friend of the show. Dan, his vocals with Lucy Silver as well. A bit of retro country riff in there as well with the guitar. I just thought it was brilliant. It's theatrical. It's emotional. It got me really emotional, and that's what music should do, shouldn't it? It should absolutely get at you. And this is the first time we've done this on the New Music Panel. I'm giving it a 10. Danny, what do you reckon?
Wow.
I'm giving it an 8.
Okay, Danny's going with 8. Bob?
It's an 8 from me, Daz.
Very good, thank you, Bob. And Dan?
Yep, another 8.
Another 8. A 34, I think that might be the top score of the season so far, but will it be the top score of the day? We'll find out in a little bit. Next up, we have got the legendary Bon Jovi and their new single, Legendary. Bon Jovi and Legendary. Bon Jovi have just announced a new album, Forever. It's out on June the 7th, and as a preview they've released this lead single, Legendary. This record is a return to joy. From the writing through to the recording process, this is the turn up the volume, feel good Bon Jovi. Bob, listening to that, did you feel good?
Well, I did. I think it's typical Bon Jovi, isn't it? I think the fans will lap it up. I thought it was a great guitar and legendary drums. I read the other day that the drummer, I think they call him Tico, he's 70.
Wow. Wow.
70.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a real powerful song, typical Bon Jovi. Great melody. I think Jersey will be proud of them all. And John Bon Jovi's got his voice back.
Yeah. I mean, he's still got it, hasn't he? 40 odd years, whatever it is.
He sounds on top form.
Absolutely. Dan, what did you reckon to John Bon Jovi? Was it legendary for you?
I wouldn't say legendary, but I did enjoy it. I think it was a good song, but not a great song. I think it's something that we've heard before. It's quite standard Bon Jovi, but it's good though, because I think their fans will like it. I think this will go down really well live, and I think they sound great for their age as well. So I do think it's a good song. I just don't think it's anything special.
Interesting. Danny, what did you reckon to Bon Jovi?
Well, I really enjoyed it. I think it combines that old school Bon Jovi feel, and there's parts of modern day pop music in there as well, and I just think it'll do really, really well. And it's one of those that I feel like the more you listen to it, it'll get stuck in your head. That sort of the wars and all of that.
Yeah. The wars. Well, they are celebrating their 40th anniversary this year, and in addition to a new album, they've got a new documentary series coming out on Disney, I think it is, called Thank You, Good Night, the Bon Jovi story, and that's coming out next month. I really liked it. I just thought it's absolutely formulaic Bon Jovi. the melodies that feel familiar and that make you feel comfortable about the track. It's not groundbreaking, they're trying hard to get the anthemic whoa, whoa, whoa chorus, and having those iconic little breaks before the chorus kicks back in or the verse. I love it. And anything that has a reference to Sweet Caroline and Brown Eyed Girl in there, you know exactly what they're trying to do. This is I think their best song since Always, which was maybe 20 years ago. And our beloved boss here said to me the other day, he said, I love songs on the radio where you know who they are straight away, and this is definitely that. We've heard it before, but I don't care. I'm giving it an 8. Bob, what do you reckon?
I agree. I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was real good, enjoyable song.
Yeah, fabulous. Dan?
I'm stuck between a 6 and a 7, but I'll be kind, I'll go with a 7.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. And Danny?
I really enjoyed it. I think I'm actually going to give it a 9.
Right, he's giving it a 9. That gives it a grand score of 32 out of 40. High scoring week this week, isn't it? And last up, we have got the Lemon Twigs. This is their new single. It's the title track from their album that comes out in April. It's called A Dream Is All I Know.
A dream is all I know, is all I've got to show for my being here. It's all so clear, as much as I have to fear. There's nothing really mine, just borrowed time. In the morning when you wake up, living straight down the line, why are you here? In vain you cry out, and no one seems to hear. The dream is all I know, is all I've got to show for my being here.
The Lemon Twigs and A Dream Is All I Know. That's the title track from their new album. The song is all about the impermanence and dreamlike nature of our day-to-day lives, said Brian Didario. It was written when I was feeling in a strong sense of unreality in my kitchen. Unfortunately, unreality in my kitchen didn't have much of a ring to it, so we went with A Dream Is All I Know as the title. Was that dreamy for you, Dan?
It definitely was. I'm a big Lemon Twigs fan, so I had high expectations for this song, and it definitely delivered. I thought it was brilliant, one of the best singles I've heard from them. I wouldn't say it's as good as My Golden Years, which is my favourite song by them, but it was great. I love the vocals and the synths and all the different keyboards, and my favourite part of it was the backing vocals and harmonies, so this was almost a perfect song for me. It was great.
Fabulous. And Danny, what did you think of A Dream Is All I Know?
It didn't really do anything for me. I don't know what it was. I just felt like it never really got going. And it's not a terrible song by any means, but by their standards as well, it's not really what you'd come to expect, and I just think it's a bit of a letdown.
Okay, thank you for that. Danny. Bob, all the way out there in Florida, how are you feeling about the Lemon Twigs today?
Well, I've got to agree with Danny. I was disappointed. I like the Lemon Twigs, and I know you play them a lot on the show, but it just didn't do it for me. I was a bit confused about the 50s synthesizer start at the beginning. It sounded like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
And I thought it just didn't really fit in there. But I think the great vocal harmonies, strong in that area. But it sounded like a demo to me. It was a bit disjointed, as if the production just wasn't their normal standards. So I'm afraid I'm disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was really interesting about the production, because I thought there were some things that were thrown in there that maybe weren't necessary. And one of them was that synth and the Scooby-Doo synth in there as well, where I was like, what's that they're doing there thrown in? And I think, My Golden Years, as Dan said, it was one of the best songs of the year, if not recent years. I loved the last song as well. And I had high expectations of this. And it has grown on me the more I've listened to it. First time I listened to it, I was like, I'm not sure about that, but it has grown. I do like the retro. I do like what they do. I love their melodies and I love their harmonies. It's absolutely their strong point. I like that they try and do chord changes that shouldn't work but do work, and that take you into that. It's almost like a little bit of uncomfortable, but you can see why they're doing with it. I just think it's maybe the production's not quite right for it for me. I thought there was some bits that was maybe shouldn't have been in there. But the thing that I really loved about it was that it just made me feel like I was listening to like a mashup of Wings and Simon and Garfunkel and Gilbert O'Sullivan I heard in there as well. And I liked that. I really liked that sort of retro mashup of you know, some of my favourite artists. It has got better and better as the more I've listened to it. But I'm giving it an 8. So I'm going with an 8. What do you think, Dan?
It's very close to a 10 for me, but I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay, a 9. Danny, what do you reckon?
Well, I've gone with a 5, and that's me feeling generous because of all of the other artists that you can hear in there.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. And Bob, what do you reckon?
Well, I'll give it a 6. I'm disappointed. I think it's not one of their strongest singles, but I do like them, so I'm going to give them a 6.
Very good, and that gives them a grand total of 28 out of 40. So our record of the week is I Won't Be Sleeping by The Feeling, closely followed by Bon Jovi and Legendary, and then in third place the Lemon Twigs with A Dream Is All I Know. Now it's over to you. We'll hand it over to you. You can have your say. You can drop us a WhatsApp on 0330 043 2002 to let us know your thoughts on the 3 songs, and you can also get us on our social medias as well, where you'll be able to hear the tracks again and have your say. Gentlemen, thank you very much for our New Music Monday panel. Will you come back again for us?
Of course I will.
Yes, definitely.
I'll be delighted too.
Brilliant, thank you. And thanks again to our New Music Monday panel. If you can get involved, if you want to be on the panel next time, 0330 043 2002, that's the same number for you to have your say. Have a wonderful Monday, gents, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers, Daz.
Cheers.
Thanks, Daz.
Cheers.
Take care.
There's the wind gently howling and a fox at the bins, so the dog won't stop growling. Heaven knows where you've been, 'cause you didn't let me know. And it's 2:45, so I stare at my phone, and I won't sleep tonight. An ache from my head to my feet tonight. I just wanna talk, we don't need to fight. I won't sleep tonight.
So pick up your phone. I won't sleep tonight. I'm finding it hard just to breathe tonight. I just wanna know we're gonna be alright. I won't sleep tonight.
In the wee hours of morning, I couldn't feel more alone. There's a terrible dawning that you ain't coming home. After so many years, always saying goodnight, but we haven't, so I won't sleep tonight. I ache from my head to my feet tonight. I just wanna talk, we don't need to fight. I won't sleep tonight. So pick up your phone. I won't sleep tonight. I'm finding it hard just to breathe tonight. I just wanna know we're gonna be alright. I won't sleep tonight. Lovers, they seem to know. They look and something shows, but you stare at the wall, and I stare at my phone. to my feet tonight. I just wanna talk, we don't need to fight.